Hello, my name is Alex. I'm neurointegration trainer, software developer, and from recent I trade and invest on cryptocurrency market. Today I will tell you about human thinking systems and behavior in stressful situations. Also I will briefly tell you about decision-making systems in human brain. The most well-known behavioral reactions are instinctive reactions. These reactions belong to a signal response system which was necessary for a human long ago when it was unnecessary to think a lot, but it was necessary to survive, often due to frequent encounters with predators and competitors. To survive, humans had to make decisions quickly. To react on different types of danger, humans had to quickly discover danger signals coming from the environment. Those signals could be audible, visual, olfactory, gustatory, and tactile cues. You've probably heard that main survival responses are run away, freeze, or attack. So today, these basic responses have not disappeared, they stay with us and still help to survive. But today, besides physical safety, there exist what I call domain safety, social physiological safety, financial safety, and so on. We often react old ways on ancient and modified danger signals like violation of personal space, tribal strifes in modern teams, toxic coworkers, and so on. From the first sight, it may look like all of these kinds of danger impact on our survival only indirectly, but in the end they touch us directly and later may more or less impact on our life. Thus, they touch the caring of offsprings and the willingness to save a zone of comfort which is required to continue implementation of different survival tasks. That is why when situations touch our safety or comfort zone, we react like that. Of course, in major cases, those reactions appear in modified forms, but inside those forms you always can discover fight, flight, freeze pattern. This system is tightly coupled with emotions and intuition. It makes decisions quickly even if there is no direct danger but anything good or bad related to our life. Daniel Kahneman calls it fast thinking system. The motor and mental signs of such behavior we can see if we deepen into analysis of events, responses, and thoughts. If you were a witness of any hazardous event or quarrel in the crowd, just call to memory that some of people got into a fight, another were standing like frozen, and some of them just went away. Such way, by calling to memory, we perform on first step in our behavioral analysis in neurointegration method. Second thinking system is slow and rational. It requires time and power of the brain to make a decision. That is why it is not applicable in dangerous situations and when you are in lazy moments. It is based on rational thinking and consciousness. Slow thinking system involves cortex, which is the newest and the biggest part of the brain, and usually cortex consumes the biggest part of the human energy. That is why people experience huge tension, resistance, and even anxiety when they learn or try to think a lot. But there is another problem with those two thinking systems where when human experiences something unwanted repeatedly, he gains a skill, then his brain transfers this skill and behavior from slow system to fast system because this is natural way to save much power and time for the brain while performing repeating signal response patterns. However, after numerous repeating or after events where bad emotion like fear took place, often our brain transfers unwanted behavioral patterns from system 2 to system 1. So we respond next time instinctively rather than consciously. And what neurointegration trainer has to do is to help to work with this unwanted behavior by rethinking and replicating the response in slow conscious system, and this opens the door to top-down signal processing, which further allows to change your response signals. Learning new skills is much easier than relearning because it is necessary not to just experience new information and new behavior, but it is necessary to unlearn old experience. For this, in neurointegration method, we raise neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity as well helps much to learning skills, especially for people who are not young. Rising neuroplasticity is important and interesting brain physical skill which we will talk much about. But for today this is all. Subscribe to timely receive fresh information and interesting tools to work with your brain.